What's up, everybody? I am back. I'm back to go over yesterday's Raw on the first. I'm going to talk a little bit about AEW Forbidden Door and maybe throw some other things in and give my thoughts and opinions. You already know. Shouts out to all the new subscribers that's been coming through and the people that's been dropping their info and their comments. Loving it. Appreciate it. Y'all definitely help to keep this stuff going. Now, where do I want to begin? I guess first I'll start off with AEW Forbidden Door. Like, okay, I went through the matches. I didn't watch it, but I looked at all the matches, and then overall, I don't think that pay per view was that good. I think the last one they did was better. But cause I mean, it's cool that they got a lot of matches. I find that's cool. I guess it's okay. They're bringing people, just all these people. But the reason why I say it's not that good is because it's just a whole bunch of their stars that they normally do push and normally do get the wins, and then putting them against a whole bunch of Japanese wrestlers that we don't really know too well and who's not really pushed in the company, and then expecting to get hyped out of it. And then majority of the matches, the people who AEW pushed are the ones who won. It's only a few surprise matches in there, but like for example, Moxley lost, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, Moxley lost, but that's because he won the other guy's belt, so he had to give his belt back because he probably ain't gonna be here or we ain't gonna see him in months. It's like some of these people you just know you ain't finna probably see in months and months. And it was just like real feuds that you want to have between the AEW stars, but then they could just mix in all the Japanese stars in it as well, and it just adds so much confusion and stuff. It's just I don't think that was really a good, and it's crazy because I don't even really see people talking about it too much. Like most of the time, people will talk about AEW pay per view, even if they don't like it. I haven't been seeing it. And then I went through the results and looked at what was going on, and I was like, man, I don't think this was that good either, just because of just the oversaturation of the Japanese wrestlers, and then no real big surprises like that. It's like most of the people who won, you kind of knew were gonna win, pretty much, I'm trying to think. Orange Cassidy was a little surprising too. He was the only one that kind of surprised me too that he lost. But everybody else, Tony Storm, Mercedes Moné, shoot, I was a little skeptical about Swerve losing. I was, but they kept him with the belt, which they should, because Ospreay already got a title. I'm tired of them doing that mixed title stuff. Keep it in the titles so you can build the titles up. Come on now. Dang. But anyways, let's get into Raw. Drew McIntyre qualifies for Money in the Bank. Okay, and now I officially have my Money in the Bank winner. So I'm gonna tell y'all who I think is gonna win Money in the Bank, since we got all the. Well, no, we missing one more person, right? But I still think I pretty much got it solid. But it says the Y6 stalked Chad Gable during his altercation with Jey Uso, delivered another package to Michael Cole. Okay, now at this point, man, yeah, Y6 is getting stupid. We should not get excited for this. I mean, all of that hype, it's just so slow paced and nothing is going on. We already been talked about y'all for months, seeing y'all coming. Now y'all here and y'all don't do nothing, and you keep doing stuff around Chad Gable, a character who's already not getting a push, not getting a real build in his career. He's not getting anything. So we supposed to be excited because Y6 is picking on somebody who's not even a favorite. And then what y'all did yesterday was pretty much the exact same thing you did last week. So again, why are we excited about the Y6? For what? This is worse than Bray Wyatt. I didn't even like it when Bray Wyatt was doing his stuff, but at least they put more into it. This is just nothing. This is nothing. Jey Uso comes out, here you go, gets the crowd to pop. The most over wrestler, but what do y'all give Jey Uso? Nothing. You send Chad Gable in there to talk to him, which really don't give nothing to neither one of y'all, because neither one of y'all have a bill. And then magically smoke comes out, Jay disappears. Right, y'all was battling, Jay disappears. Then all of a sudden he's being chased, so-called by Y6. Wasn't even really being chased, he was just backing away. And then here comes Nikki Cross bringing the damn VHS tape again. And guess what? The tape was pretty much the same thing it was last week. And this was just a big waste of time. and they're stretching it out, doing nothing. So far, there's nothing fascinating about this. You do the same thing 2 weeks. You don't even write nothing for Jey Uso. You see no matches, nothing to build him up. You just send him out there with Chad Gable, who you don't care about either, and then bring in Y6 to take it all over. You see, Y6 was the whole point of this. It wasn't about Jay. It wasn't about Sammy. It was all about Y6, who ain't even here and ain't even doing nothing. Shaking my head. Xavier Woods defeats Karrion Kross, and nobody cares about this feud. Nobody cares. It's not going anywhere. It's not doing anything. Plain and simple. Liv Morgan defeats Zelina Vega in the women's world title match. I mean, obvious. Like, here we go again where why should we care? Zelina has not gotten the build. What has Zelina been doing? She ain't been getting no build, no wins, nothing. Y'all ain't been doing nothing with Zelina. Nothing to make us even feel like she has a chance to take Liv's belt. So that right out the gate is like, what? But it shows you how they don't care much about Liv either, because it's like, okay, Zelina, that's what they giving to her. And look what the fact that they got Liv running around acting like a hoe, basically a backstage hoe, basically shows that they don't care much about Liv either. And that title will be back to Rhea very soon. Cause that's just weird too. Like, why you got, like, y'all couldn't think of nothing else better to do with Liv Morgan, but just basically make her act like a hoe. And here's something else I noticed too, which shows you a lot about the fan base. I noticed that I bet you one of the only reasons why people are all goofy acting and geeked about Liv and Dominic is only because it's Liv Morgan being involved. Like, how much you want to bet if it was Dominic and Zelina playing it off like they had some stuff going on? I bet you it wouldn't have got as many views or been so hyped or nothing. I bet you. But since it's Liv, we're geeked about it. And it ain't got nothing to do with how Zelina look or nothing like that. Well, yeah, skin color wise, but not looks wise, you know? Because some people might be like, well, Zelina isn't good looking as Liv. Zelina is pretty attractive, if you ask me. For a smaller girl, she's pretty attractive. So you can't really say it's that. I just know it just shows you the fan base. Oh, it's Liv Morgan, so let's hype up what Dominic is doing only because he's messing with Liv. But let Dominic be messing with a Zelina. I swear they wouldn't give no damn. I swear they wouldn't. Damian Priest chokeslam Seth Rollins after Finn Balor welcomed himself into the rivalry and sparked the melee. It's really getting annoying how Seth Rollins keeps getting all of this hype. Like, you're bringing him in like he's the champion. But everybody runs their mouth. Oh, I don't like Damian Priest. But Damian Priest is not getting booked well as a champion. They're not making him even look strong. They just make him have backstage stupid beefs with his crew. Now you see why Rhea got kayfabe injured. So they can break down Damian and Dominic. And then they give the titles. I said this months and months ago. I said they was going to do Damian and Dominic bogus and treat JD and them better. And that's exactly what's happening. And you already know Rhea been getting treated the best out of all of them ever since she was there. And you know when she come back, she going to get treated the best. You know? It's like y'all not paying attention to what's really going on. And it would be the Hispanic dudes getting treated like crap. Just like Carlito, what are you even there for? He backstage playing the game, doing nothing. But we can give JD a title, and we can constantly put Finn Balor in all of these storylines, and even make him come out. Look, they even doing more for Finn as of lately. Come on, y'all. Seth, all of this protection. Oh my gosh, guys, are you gonna jump me? Are you guys gonna jump me? That was one of the corniest segments I ever seen. It's like Seth is not tough at all, man. You're not even trying to make him really be that tough, but then you treating him like he just so protected. Yeah, he got chokeslam, but that's only because Finn tried to jump in and interject, because you know they got a beef going on. So it ain't like Damian just came out there and really did you up. It was just some confusion, you know. And obviously Damian and them is going to break off. Like 9 times out of 10, the way this is going and leading, it's going to be over with. Dominic is going to not have Rhea or Liv. And Damian is going to not be a part of Judgment Day. And then next thing you know, the new Judgment Day is going to be Rhea, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest. I mean, not Damian Priest, you know, JD. So, yeah. I didn't see that segment with Braun Strowman talking about he was talking to him. I missed the awesome truth. That's messed up how they lost the titles. Zoe Stark defeats Ivy Nile and Dakota Kai in a triple threat match to qualify for Money in the Bank. I don't think much people cared about this match. I mean, I was kind of thinking Dakota because she recently came out and said how she ain't been getting nothing and this and that. So I'm like, maybe they might give her this. But Zoe was my second pick in this one, though. Because it's like they've been doing a little bit more with Zoe. I mean, she was in the last pay-per-view. So, okay, Zoe Stark wins. Even though I don't think she's going to win the Money in the Bank. In a new package delivered from the Wyatt Six, Bo Dallas wrestled with his own identity in a frightening interview with Uncle Howdy. Now, this is pretty much the same stuff. Yeah, it's a little like awe-ish, like make you want to see it just because it's so weird, but it's not good, and it's just a waste of time, and it's not interesting, and it's just, come on, again, you did the same thing last week. I don't care if y'all didn't say the exact same words. I don't care. This is literally the exact same thing that happened last week. You did the same thing pretty much. And then made us sit here for like almost 10 minutes watching this dude talk to himself. Come on, man. Come on, man. I knew this Y6 stuff was going to be a bomb. I knew it. If it was really hype, they would have been doing some hype stuff. We would have been seeing a real beatdown or something. Come on, we didn't even see Chad Gable get beat up. Come on now. It's like we're not even seeing people get beat up no more. We ain't even see CM Punk get beat up. Rey Mysterio defeats Dominic Mysterio. Now, I found this to be bogus. Just think about how messed up that is. Dominic, like y'all already had Hispanics fighting nothing but Hispanics on SmackDown. Then you bring them to Raw just to do the same thing. Dominic hasn't had a match in months, and you know his injury wasn't real either, right? Meaning they could have did something with him, but they didn't want to. Instead, they made you play around with Liv, who obviously don't want you. So stupid. Why? It's so dumb. Obviously, she don't want him. Dominic shouldn't even be bothered with her. She don't want you. She's using you. But just think about this. This dude ain't had a match in months, and then you bring him back to fight his dad. You can't make him fight nobody else but his dad. And then you see the way that they brung him in and Zelina in was just so petty and cheap and made no sense just to lead to you fighting your father again. Again, nothing for Dominic. But we can make JD and Finn Balor new tag team champions, though. And you know Damian is finna lose his title soon. But Dominic loses to his father. This is terrible. And still playing games with Liv. I don't give a damn if Dominic got pushed on top of her. It's dumb. It's stupid. It's dumb. It makes no sense. And it ain't even good. Braun Breaker unleashed 2 monster spears on Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn. So after seeing this, man, I think I'm right. Because right now, my pick is on Sami Zayn. Like I said, they never really cared about. I've seen them do this to so many stars where they fake build you and make you only beat up certain people. They don't give you that much hype. But it's only to build you up to get knocked down by somebody else. So all of this fake little build for Braun really is just so Sammy can come knock you down. I mean, the fact that they let Braun get the upper hand tonight, I mean, they let Sammy get some work in too. I mean, remember I be saying they be treating him like he a 99 rated character on 2K. The dude just be reversing everything, breaking out of everything, coming back. But okay, but you let Braun get some spears off at the end. But it's just a sign to me that he gonna lose, man. Watch this pay-per-view match, though. I really do believe Sammy is gonna take it, and you never know. Somebody can come out and interfere in this, and ain't Sammy been winning like that all the time? And that's something that pissed me off about the Zelina match. I forgot to mention the way that match ended was just so petty and stupid. It's like, wow, you literally lost the same way Becky lost. Here go. You couldn't think of nothing. They couldn't let you beat little Zelina clean. No title change, which you know wasn't going to happen. The same old. Dominic throws a chair in, and the chair gets used to throw. I mean, it was so dumb how it happened. Zelina could have literally ignored the chair. She picks it up, tosses it out, and then Liv just runs up and hits you with a finisher. She wasn't even hurt. Zelina wasn't even hurt. It was so goofy and stupid. Like a terrible finish. Y'all do that same finish like 3 times, and then here they go, oh, Dominic does it again. He messes it up again. Stupid. And last but not least, Drew McIntyre defeats Sheamus and Ilya Dragunov in a triple threat match qualified for Money in the Bank. I think most people already knew Drew was going to win this, right? Drew was definitely my main pick to win this because it makes a little sense because it's like, he won, he beat Seth, he got cashed in on, and then he lost his opportunity. So to keep him in the mix, we're gonna give him Money in the Bank. Cause out of all the men so far, I know we got one more man to get introduced this Friday, but I think Drew is definitely winning this. Jay ain't winning nothing. Like I said, they ain't even wanting to do nothing with Jey Uso. Again, they don't care. They just want him to sell his shirts. They don't really want to build Jay. Like, if they really wanted to do something with Jay, he would win this. But he ain't going to win this. Drew is going to win this so he can keep that BS feud he got with Seth and CM Punk and still be in the mix when Gunther come through. And, it was Damian who had it all that time. Now it's going to be, Drew, the dude who beat you. You see what I'm saying? So far for the women's, I think it's going to be Tiffany. I think Tiffany is going to be the women's. Definitely. And the women has never been unsuccessful. And I know they want to get that title. See, now, Drew, that's another thing, too. Drew, there's a strong chance Drew can be unsuccessful in his cash in. There's a very strong chance that can happen. And at the end of the day, after Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, CM Punk, all what's going on, at the end of the day, I don't think Drew is going to really get nothing out of this. I really don't. I just think it's hype to keep the fans he got, keep you thinking like they keep doing. But at the end of the day, he ain't going to win nothing special. Drew is just going to get the screw job again. He going to get the Drew job. You already know. But, yep. I know it's definitely more things I can talk about, but I wanted to catch all guys up. I haven't even Dynamite, that comes on tomorrow. So hopefully Dynamite changes up and get a little better now that the pay-per-view is over with. And maybe it can get back to normal. Because, again, I'm not saying Forbidden Door was terrible, but I think it could have been better. I do believe it could have been better. I do believe that. Like, it's hard to be interested in all those matches they had. Now, I know it's a few of them that people might be interested in, like Swerve and Ospreay, but a lot of those other matches just seem pretty filler with predictable winners. This is what it is, man. That was your episode of Raw, man. That episode, again, they are doing more with Raw than SmackDown, but that's only because Mr. H been wanting to make that his favorite show since the get-go. I've been knew this over a year ago. He was going to destroy SmackDown. And SmackDown, it's going to get ridiculous, too, because even if the Bloodline do come back, the old versus the new, it's just the same stuff. Family drama. Y'all fighting. Yeah, we're going to be interested in who it is, but at the end of the day, none of those Samoans are going to get any title shots, title runs, nothing. They're just going to be used fighting each other for our own entertainment. They ain't going to get in the title mix. Roman and none of them going to get in the title mix. I doubt Roman even gets a rematch against Cody. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it. Because that's going to be ridiculous. They all fighting each other again, but there's no titles there, and they're not fighting for no titles. Make that make sense. Paul Heyman's dead now. And what's finna happen now? It's like you got to bring Roman and them back. You have to. Otherwise, it's just going to look stupid because they still making you look weak. Let's not forget, they made them look super weak. They made them look like they couldn't do anything against Kevin Owens and them. And then took away your new guy at the same time, which shows how poor the writing is and how they just want to keep y'all weak. You see, don't even make stuff make sense. Let's just not have him there, because if he was there, it would make sense for them to outpower them. But let's just leave him out, but then bring him later in the night, but then let them get beat up. See how this writing is? All right, guys, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm definitely going to try to work on more stuff when I get more time and try to, because there's definitely more I can talk about when it comes to this wrestling stuff. But I wanted to catch all up a little bit. So I hope y'all enjoyed this, and peace.